Basically, I just got thrown out of the church, but we're back on track now. Hello and welcome to the Motor Machines channel. Just out for a bit of an e-bike ride really today. Had a bit of a stressful week, to be honest. Well, I say stressful, I had to have one of my dogs put down. I'm not really wanting to do a lot, to be honest. It feels a bit raw still. So I thought I'd just come out for a casual ride on the 1500 watt DIY e-bike. It's a Trek Marlin. And I've got a 52 volt battery on there, which fully charged, it's 58 volts. Didn't really feel like doing much, just thought I'd come out and go down some of these back roads. I haven't been down this one. This was one of the first roads I came down when I built this bike. And I don't think I've been this way since, I haven't. It's a nice area. So I decided I'm coming out for a refreshing ride. Yeah, I had that dog 12 and a half years, over 12 and a half years with me. She was fine one day, the next day she couldn't walk, she couldn't stand up, she was falling over. Even give her her favourite treats, she'd eat, gobble them up, and be sick. And then she decided she didn't even want them. And it just all came really quick. Her breathing was really heavy. And being nearly 13 years old, that's not a bad age for a dog. She'd got through to that age actually without any problems really. First sign of a problem and she goes straight downhill. But anyway, I don't want to bore you all. The main reason I got this bike actually is to stay on roads or nice tracks. It's for exploring the bits I can't really do on my Sarong. The lake behind that hedge. It's a lovely little back road. It's got some... Right, I did notice there's a church in the middle of nowhere. Somewhere along here. I haven't got a clue how you get to it. Seen it somewhere up on that hill, I swear I have. I no way have you dreamt that. I can't see it. Maybe it's further along. That's annoyed me now. I swear it was there. I'm trying to think. There is another place similar. It could be. one of these houses I saw on a TV programme, and it had a bit. It was basically into a hill like that, and then they had a swimming pool. I bet you that's the one. One of these posh house places. Yeah, there's something underground over there. That's some money here. All I'm thinking about is that church now. It must be round on the other corner. Or it is back there and I just couldn't see because of all the greenery and stuff. Well, I say greenery, it's very brown, isn't it? Got a little Ford here. Not a car. Proper Ford. And it's still got water. Shall I go through there? Or around the side? I'm going to go through it. Wet concrete though. Lovely little streams running round the side there. Nice willow hanging. Ugh. What do you say if it's a footpath or a bridleway? Somebody's ripped the sign off. Oh, quad. That's not the church I was looking for. The one I've seen is very in the middle of nowhere, and there doesn't seem to be a road. I've got to find it now. So you lot are going to think I'm mad. Something went in my face. Oh, wall down there. I love all this stonework. Car park up there. You didn't need to give me that much room. I'm trying to poke my head over these walls, see what's going on. Oh. Some swans on their private lake over there. Private, obvious. These old buildings. hand signal and there's no one around. Maybe they knocked the church down. Because this was my other option. I'm not going all the way back there, not yet. Oh, is that it? I could just see something over there. Was it a barn? There it is. Ah, I knew I wasn't going mad. Did you ever get that thing? Did I dream that? Did I actually? Can you see? Look at it over there. That is a church. Now I can't see any roads, so we're gonna have to find out how to get there. Being a man of God and all that. I feel a lot better now. I'm going to take this right. God, look at that freaky person looking out the window. Ugh, sending shivers up my spine. Lovely river this is. It's full of trout, or used to be, but you can only fly fish it. Can't see any though. We used to fish it as a kid further up though. Catch loads. Hi. Some sort of wetlands over there. So how the heck do we get to that church? They don't want you to get to it, I know. Oh, this could be it. Footpath, oh that's it. Footpath, St. Oswald's Church, Swinbrook. I'm sure I can ride over there. Cattle grid. I have never, ever come down here to this church. I've had no reason, obviously. Houses have all got a view of me. Bollocks to them anyway. I can go to this church. Don't want to tear along here though. Flicking dust up everywhere, looking like some sort of undesirable. At least look respectful, if you know what I mean. I still can't see a gateway or an entrance. How the heck do you get there then? It does look like there's a bit of a track here, like someone's walked up this way. So I'm going to take that as my invitation. I can see someone walking over it now, over there. He is going to say something, isn't he? Oh wow, that is some old school thing, isn't it? Shall I quickly dust off out of it before we can say anything? Look at the doors, I bet it hasn't been used for years. So, am I not allowed to look over here? Okay, I'll push it out. Yeah. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at that. I apologise. Yeah, I'll go back on the track. You want me to go straight across there? Sorry if I deafened you then. He wants me to push and go dive straight across the field. Ah, I can see a track now. That nearly felt like a walk of shame, being told off. So I didn't plan to come this way, but I had to find that church. Now let's get back on track. Basically I just got thrown out of the church, but we're back on track now. Well, that sounds. I'm not too sure. A lot of vehicles here, what's going on? What's going on? What they all come to see? What does this sign say? Says pub. The May time. Now, for my memory serves me right, from what I've heard, there's a dogging spot up there on that windmill roundabout. So we're going to turn around because I don't obviously want to go there. Daytime anyway. Thatched place. Maytime Inn. I do have a beer really. Or a couple. I want to go back down that road, but I'm just keep going this way. Dead end. Bridleway. What's this all about? Must be a thin bridge. Innovations team, it said on his top. Someone like that walking out here. This is a thin road. Not many places to pass. Cows have seen me, they're all looking. Oh, what gear are in? Setting, sorry. I keep saying gear, but near enough is in second. I'm obviously, I have to conserve my battery. I don't want to be pedalling. Not for too far. Now where? I think. Yeah, I've been up there as well. Back this way. Dried up pond. I wonder where this will go. It's funny because there's so many roads and bridleways and byways around. I've been on most of them and I've got quite as far. I got as far as I can realistically, and now I get into these newer places. Now where is it? What? Not that way, this way. Just saw an old petrol pump there. Fancy that today. Go down the road I didn't go down and see what I might have missed. Oh, smells like a foreign destination here, all that greasy food cooking there. Very quiet, very quiet. And then you got that bright yellow thing in your face. Church after church after church. Aha, now I'm where I saw people walking out, so I want to go around. What is that? Like some pumpkin with a fish on it or something. What is that? Is that what you call modern art? You should know, Johnny. They look like, I don't know, Venus flytraps, but larger ones on a pumpkin. I can't work it out. Let me know in the comments below if you know. So a bridle way sign. Usually when you see one that side, there's another the opposite side or very close. What is this place? Two rivers meet one. A lot of cars. And a little grom. Bonjour. Bonjour, there's a Citroen van. Don't think anyone will see me. They got a peacock in their garden. I bet you can't see that on this camera. Bloody peacock. Look at that old thing. Citroen bus. There's being a kiddie in the day, I like that thing. I think it's gone a bit too far though. Yeah, let's see if we can just see this peacock. Yeah. I think, who's that weirdo looking here? I didn't actually know you could have a pet peacock. This is a bit of a test, starting on this hill. And this 1500 watt motor just rips up there. You can hear the tyre tearing on the tarmac near enough. These things actually wear your tyre. These hub motors really do wear the tyres out quite a bit. You only seem to get a few hundred miles out of them, and then you've got to change them. Well, yeah, you know, 200, 300, 400 miles depending on what tyre. Yeah, something being built in the ground there. Look at that. It's probably a nuclear bunker being built. Oh my god, this road just goes. Big Bullhead would love it. It's a straight line. Can see for miles. Well, a mile, maybe. I can see for a distance, put it that way. And I got distracted by all that stuff that I think I've missed the bridleway sign to the right. What's just happened? Power cut? You know what? This morning my battery, I had to flick the switch a few times. Bloody bugger. Don't do that, not now. It's coming on. Seems alright. Yeah, it's one of the biggest main problems a lot of people will get is the switch on the battery. You just got to spray it with that bit of electrical contact cleaner without getting it into the charge port, and usually it's pretty good for a while. It's a real common fault, a real common problem. When it first happened to me, I was like, oh no, the battery's knackered. Bit of research, tried that, and it was as good as new. I'm just assuming that's what happened then. We've had a few hills. No, I've done worse. Very tidy looking garden that one is, isn't it? Kept well. They're reproductions. I can tell. Those are like driveway lights. Oh, the dog barking. Moonstone. That looks like an old church being converted. Minster. Yeah, old church converted. I don't think I'd live in a church, to be honest. Even if it was converted to a high standard, you just think of all the dead people that have been in. What is that? It's like men's tea room or something. Quiet, I'm speaking. Did you hear the power tool? Nice garage. I think I've got to turn around. I'm not heading to Minster today. Have a quick look at this. What is it? Like a British Legion or something? This room was erected to the men of Astley who fell in the Great War. World War One. Oh. Brave people. Well, they had no choice, did they? Tall walls keep prying eyes out, don't they? Oh, there's some cockerel there, a few chickens. I grew up with some cockerels. Well, my dad had cockerels, chickens, and they used to chase us, the white one. It actually became a bit of a nightmare, bloody thing. For example, if you're doing up your shoelace or with your mates playing football, you turn your back, next minute you got this thing clawing and flapping at you. You always had to be wary and watching out for that thing. That kept me on high alert. I was always watching out the corner of your eye to see where it was. Then the fox got it, and I probably wasn't too sad about that, if I'm honest. Now this is even worse. This is thinner, and you got gravel on the road. A nice treehouse. I like that treehouse. Obviously that's not a kid's treehouse. It's quite big business now, isn't it, these fancy treehouses? Proper people are specialising in it. Quite a nice little pads out here. I don't know which side to look, not that side. This one now. mobile home over there. Really brings the tone down. No offence if you live in one, I mean, Christ, we can't all have houses like that, can we? Not that mine's anything like that. There's a footpath going up there. God, we are going up the hill now. I'm not sure I want to go this way though. Just going around and being on your e-bike, having an explore like this, completely takes your mind off everything without having too much worry of danger, because you're riding quite slow and sensibly. Okay, you see that? To be fair, they've probably got that mobile home there because they're going to develop the place and someone's probably living on site. Probably going to knock this little place down. It looks a bit overgrown. A little park over there. The old chapel that I just said. Got some ancient stone trough. Look, on the front of that Range Rover, Khan. Khan, that looked pretty cheap actually. I don't think I want to go up here. Bit random, that building. Not very big either. What's that good for? Look at that. Oh my. Can you see that? Like those flat spots? That's like some sort of e-moto track. Oh. Obviously somebody wants to walk on that bank and they've just levelled it out a bit. It's not really an e-moto track, but I think that'd be perfect. Oh, willow hanging there like that. That's a lovely pad, isn't it? Nice small little place. Very fresh. Here's another one of those red brick buildings. What could they be? Can't really. It's a water trough. I actually really enjoy myself just riding around and looking around. Am I just really nosy? Or I'm just interested in... I'd say I'm just interested in everything. Sometimes in the back of my mind when I'm looking in these places, I'll be looking for... I really want an old, like, moped. It's one of those, like, chicken chasers, pedal and pop. I fancied one of them for years and years, but they're really expensive. Well, I say that, you know, 500 or 600 quid for some old thing like that. So I'll be looking in people's gardens or trying to just see if I can ever see anything, and I might stop and go and ask them if they want to sell it. They're always in the back of my mind looking for an old bike or anything old that I might like. If I saw it, I might see if I could go and buy it. I like rubbish, junk. I'm not a hoarder though. Promise. this just wants developing. It's no good for farm. House tucked over the back there. A nice lovely little collie. Oh, just reminded me. Oh, the Joeys. They are Joeys, aren't they? Won't be long, and well, I'm afraid to say it, but they're probably going to be lamb mince. Not exactly going to be a veggie burger, are they? Loads of them. There's been a lot of animal thefts going on as well. People are getting really hard up and catching these lambs, and I don't know what they're doing from there. Your guess is as good as mine, but it's not on, is it? What a weird thing to talk about. You can tell my head's not quite right. I'm really just not far now, and I'm going to be back towards mine, so I think I'm going to wrap this video up. Just going to enjoy some of these views for a minute and start heading home. Got plenty of battery left, so I've got no range anxiety today. Well, I hope you enjoyed this upload. It's just been weird, isn't it? If you know what I mean, all sorts. And then getting thrown out of a house of God, or told to leave because I was on my bike. Huh. Who couldn't make it up? Right then. That's it for me. And thanks for tuning in to the Motor Machines channel today. I hope you enjoyed.